Good day everybody, and I hope you're all keeping well, and I hope you've managed to get out on the water this week and get some wing foil therapy. And here you can see Lee, and Lee is on the brand spanking new tracer from AK. This is the 10-13, it's an aspect ratio of, I think it said around about 8. And you can see that the front wing there is connected straight into the mast, which I think is a really great idea. I was really impressed when I saw this at the AWSI. If you haven't seen that on YouTube, go and have a quick look. And of course we've got the usual suspects out this week, and we've got Grant here, and Grant's really stoked this week. He's been getting his first toe to heel side tacks, which is fantastic. And again we've got Mick here, and he lends me his board, and I'll have a go on that today. That's a 97 litre board, but more about that at the end. And also his foil, he's got a different stab on than me. So this is his brother Mark, don't get him confused with the drone pilot Mark, who we thank for the footage today as well. And here we have Russ Senior. Russ Junior isn't out today unfortunately, but Russ Senior is out windsurfing. And of course we have Savio here, and Savio lends me his board. It's his homemade DIY board. He's not got the graphics on it yet. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the movie. Hope you do. If you do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys all at the end to tell you about the boards and the foils that I tried today and the differences between them. So I'll see you in a minute. So my quest for a smaller board has been going on for a while and I'm still not quite decided what I'm going to do. I tried this board here, 97 litres, it's mixed board, and it's a 5.5 long by 27.5 wide, and it felt a lot like my own. It didn't feel enough difference between that one and mine to want to buy something just for the sake of dropping down in litres. To be quite honest with you, dropping those few litres from my 120 to his 97 made no difference. It rode the same. The dimensions were pretty much the same. His is 5'5", 27.5 inch wide, whereas mine is 5'2", and the swing weight at the front was about the same. You know, it made no real difference whatsoever, and I've got a 200-gram GoPro camera on the front of mine most of the time. That doesn't seem to make that much difference. So if I was going to drop down in board size, I'd probably want to go to a 5 foot long one from my 5'2", and something a bit narrow as well to actually feel some benefit, rather than just dropping in litres and getting something that's pretty much the same size in platform size but a thinner board itself. Mixed fluid stab he had on his board compared to my freestyle stab made more of a difference than the board size change, with the fluid stab giving more lift and a slower cadence when pumping. You can see here I've swapped boards with Savio, and this was quite interesting. He's on a 120 litre board, same as mine. His is slightly longer and slightly thinner, but there wasn't a whole lot of difference. It's a really nice board he's made there, and it was really good to try his high aspect foil today as well, and that was interesting because it did feel a little bit faster than mine, but it didn't feel anywhere near as stable or as easy to ride. It got up a little bit later and was harder to get up. Mine seems to get up a little bit earlier than his, and when I was actually up there, the yaw and the pitch control I had to keep an eye on all the time because it was very twitchy, and a big guy like me, I don't really think that would be the sweet spot for me. I really like my medium aspect stuff. I think when I'm in the wave it just gives me a little bit more confidence, and that's just my 2p from a big guy point of view, and that's how I feel being a little bit bigger at 95 kilos on how they actually ride. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session. There's a few crashes here of us all just at the end there, just keeping it real. Leave us a comment down below and your thoughts on whether or not it's worth dropping down a board side just for the sake of it. To me, I'd rather be on something that's more manoeuvrable because it's smaller than just being on a board that's about the same size but is less volume. So there's quite a bit to take into account, especially with some of these boards from Gong that I ride being so tiny for the volume. Yes, they're thicker, but I don't feel any less disconnected from the foil. So I'm going to hold on to my board for a little bit. I haven't decided yet. I did think about making one. I don't know if I'm going to do that or I'm going to buy one from Gong. The cost of the materials to make a board isn't far away from the Gong boards that are on sale at the moment. So I'm going to hold on and try a few other boards. I know Mick's just got a 90 litre board, so I'll try that one out and I'll take it from there. So good wins everybody anyway, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Take care.